Hello friends, today we are learning 6th standard maths, basic geometrical ideas. Actually geometry is a part of mathematics, as already we learned some figures. So in this geometry we will see some figures, and that is figures, which figures? The basic figures we will see. The first basic figure is what? Point. Point means what? A small dot. It's called a point. If you want to show anything, so you will put a point there to indicate the position. The point helps us to show anything on given page or on map. So we will indicate this small dot is a point. The first basic geometrical idea concept is what? Point. Point, once again I am explaining, point means a small dot where you have to show. Suppose you want to show anything on a road, so what you will see? You will show your finger. So the finger tip, it's called a point. We are showing that. So this is first one is about point. Now second one is a line segment. Line segment. Now what is this line segment? Line segment means a line where 2 points are there. So it means the measurement, the distance from one point to another point. This is called line segment. Line segment means the starting point and ending point both are there. That is called the line segment. That is called the line segment. So line segment means what? The distance from one point to another point. Suppose here I have A and here B. So this A, B is called the line segment. The distance between 2 points. The distance between 2 points is a line segment. Now we will see a line. Now it is a line segment. Now we are seeing the line. What is line? Line means a ray. Line means a ray where infinite 2 points, unending, starting also not there, ending also not there. It is called a line. The difference between line segment and line. In line segment we will see starting point and the ending point. But in line we cannot see a starting and ending point. It is extended from both the sides. It is extended from both the sides. That is called a line. That is called a line. Now next we will see ray. Now what is this ray? Ray has a starting point, but that is not a ending point. It is an example of arrow. It is one example of arrow. It is a starting point, but it does not have an ending point. This is called the ray. Once again, point, a small dot, a point, small dot, where we indicate the place of position, to place a small point. There are so many examples of the point: nib of a pen or a pencil, nib of a rounder or a divider. Line segment. Line segment means distance between 2 points. It's called line segment. It's called line segment. Now line. Line means infinitely extended from both the sides. Infinitely extended from both the sides. Now ray. Ray has a starting point. Ray has a starting point, but it is not a ending point. Extended only in one direction. That's why I shown here one arrow. Here I shown a point, starting point A. And here I shown an arrow which is extending. You can write reverse also. In this way also no problem. You can give any point. So starting point is there but ending point is not there. Line, 2 sides I shown an arrow. It means this is extended 2 sides. Extending 2 sides. Now next we will see intersecting lines. Now what is this intersecting line? Intersecting line means 2 lines where they meet on one point. These are called intersecting point. Now where is the intersecting point? Where the two lines are meeting. That point is called intersecting line. Now where is the intersecting point? This is the intersecting point. These are the intersecting lines. And here it is intersecting. Intersecting means meeting, joining. So this line and this line, they both are intersecting. Intersecting means meeting each other. And this meeting point is A. So this type of lines are intersecting lines. This type of lines are called intersecting lines. So you can see an example of chaurasta, 4 roads, square we can say. How the chaurasta is there? Suppose one road is coming from here, here is one something big, and one road is here, and one road is here, and one road is here. So this point is called intersection, where this road and this road are intersecting there. So you can do example of chaurasta. Chaurasta we can say in the chaurasta you can say a square. So that is called the intersecting. Now next one is parallel. Parallel. Now what is this parallel? Parallel means a straight two lines which not meet each other. Straight two lines. These lines are parallel lines. These lines are parallel lines. These lines are parallel lines. Why they are parallel? Because these two lines are going straight and the distance between these two lines is equal. If you check anywhere, the distance between these two lines are parallel. Their distance is equal and they not intersect each other. Here they are intersecting. So that's why these lines are called intersecting lines. And these lines are parallel when they both are not meeting each other. So this type of lines are parallel lines. So one example I want to give you the parallel lines, railway tracks. If you see railway tracks, the railway tracks are straight and the distance of both the tracks is equal. Both the tracks line is equal. One more example, I have taken here a duster. This H and this H, they both are parallel because the distance from here to here or here to here anywhere, that are what equal. So these two edges are parallel. The two edges are parallel. So one good example is the railway track. You can take the example of railway track. You can see the railway track, they are very straight and they never meet each other. If they meet, so what happened? The train cannot run on that tracks. So that's why they are straight. So you can do a very good example for the parallel line, that is railway track. Again, once again, parallel lines is these are the parallel lines where two lines are going straight and they are not meeting any place. The distance of if you check the distance anywhere in this parallel line, that is equal. That is equal. Once again, going to the point, small dot indicate a plus. It's called a point. Once again, it's called a point. Small dot is called a point. Line segment. Line segment means distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points, it's called a line segment. A line means a line which extends both the sides. There is no starting point and no ending point. And ray has a starting point but no ending point. I give an example of ray is an arrow one. Arrow I give an example. Intersecting lines means two lines will cross each other from here only one point. On one point, that is called intersecting line or intersect lines. And parallel lines, the two lines which never meet each other, they are called the parallel. They are called the parallel lines. If you see some more, we will go towards the other point, line segment, a line, array, intersecting lines and parallel lines. Now we will go to the next part of the basic geometry. First, in the basic geometry, we see these points. Now, next basic geometry, we will see some figures. Now, we will see some figures. What figures we will see now? First, we will see curve. Now, what is meant by curve? Curve means which is in a round from one side or two sides, from any sides. Here I have given a round. So, this is curve. This is also curve. This is curve. This is curve. These are called the curve figures. These are called the curve figures. These are called the curve figures. Now next we will see polygon. Now next we will see polygon. Now polygon and curve both are different. Polygon means a figure which is entirely made by lines. A figure which is entirely made by line, that figures are called the polygons. The first polygon is what? Triangle. Because the figure is made by the three lines and it is a close. It is a close. It is a close. The curve, in curve we can take a circle also. These are the open figures. These are the closed figures. So these all come under curve. The curve may be open or may be closed. Polygon, a figure which is entirely made by the line segment. So first I give an example of triangle. This is the first polygon. So to make a polygon, minimum we require 3 line segments more than anything. So first one is a triangle. Already we learned in previous class 5th standard. The second polygon is what? A square. These are the basic geometrical figures, or we can say basic geometrical ideas. The starting points we taken, that are the important one. The next important ones, curves and polygons. Polygon means entirely made by the line segment. The first polygon is triangle, second one is square. Again if you go, pentagon is there, hexagon is there, septagon is there. So many gons that all made by the line segment. Now if you come to the curve, the circle is not a curve. Circle is not a polygon. What is a circle? Circle comes under the curve. Because it is made by the curved lines and this is made by the straight lines. The circle comes under the curve and all the figures, triangle, square, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon, septagon, parallelogram, these all will be comes under the polygons. Now this is curve and that is polygon. Now we will see some more figures. What figures we will see? Now first we will see triangle. Now in triangle, triangle is what? 3. 3 side figure is called the triangle. You know already we learned in previous class there are so many types of triangles. So we are not learning the types of triangle, just we are saying a triangle. So the types of triangles we will see afterwards. So these all are the different types of triangles that we will see afterwards. So these all are the 3 side figures. Triangle is what? 3. So that's why this is triangle. These are what? Triangle. These are what? Triangle. Next we will see now in quadrilateral. Quadri means what? 4. Quadri means what? 4. Now which figures are called the quadrilateral? Square, all sides are equal, is a quadrilateral made by the 4 line segments. Second one is what? Rectangle. Next one is what? A parallelogram. Next one is what? Rhombus. Next one is what? Trapezium. Next one is what? Kite, etc. So these figures are made by the 4 line segment. These all figures, this is a square, all sides are equal. This is a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Now this is a parallelogram. Why this is a parallelogram? Because these lines are slant. It is also parallelogram, you can say. This is also parallelogram, you can see. Okay, because this all are this line is a parallel. This line is a parallel. Here this line is a parallel to each other, and this line is also a parallel. So this line is parallel. This one and this one is parallel. But the names are given separately. This is a square. This is a rectangle. This is a parallelogram. This is a rhombus. In rhombus, all 4 sides are equal like a square. All 4 sides are equal like a square. This is 2 opposite sides are equal. this is a trapezium, and this is a kite. We will learn more about these parts and this everything afterwards. So just I shown this is a quadrilateral, this is a triangle. So this all comes under what? Polygon. This all comes under what? Polygon. Next, if you see the pentagon. Pentagon means what? Having 5 sides. Pentagon. A figure having 5 sides. Pentagon means what? A figure having 5 sides. So this is pentagon. The pentagon may be irregular or irregular. That is also we are learning afterwards. No need to say now. Regular pentagon means 5 sides. Afterwards what? Hexagon. Hexagon means what? 6. After that what? Septagon. Septagon means what? 7. So these all figures comes under polygons. These all figures comes under polygon, and these all figures are closed figures. These all figures are what? Closed figures. Now understand polygon and curve. So I given here, this is an example of polygons, different polygons, and curve is saying circle is not a polygon because circle is not a polygon. Circle is not a polygon. This comes under what? Curves. These all are the basic geometrical ideas, means basic geometrical shapes or figures you can say. Starting from we are seeing the different figures and what is the use, how they will look, we see that. Now we will see some internal part of the figures. Now what is the internal parts of the figures? Suppose if we see internal part, now interval parts. Here I am writing some figures. This is a square. This is pentagon, and this is circle. Now these are some internal parts. If you see, already seen this both comes under what? Polygons, and this comes under curve. Now in polygon, if I given a figure A, B, C, D, and here also I am giving an A, B, C, D and E. So now we will see some internal parts of the polygon and curve. Now diagonal. What is mean by diagonal? If I draw a line from B to D, so this line is called diagonal. If I draw a line from A to C, so that line also called a diagonal. So how many diagonals are in a square? There are 2 diagonals in a square. Which are they? AC one and BD is another diagonal. If you see in a pentagon, how many diagonals I can draw? This is one, this is one. These are what? Diagonal. And you can write here also and here also. So this internal line connecting from one point to another point, so you can say that are the diagonal. That are the diagonal. Here we see 2 diagonals. Here you see 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the diagonals. But here we don't see the diagonal. What we will see here? We will see here center point, which is required to draw a circle. That's why it is a point. Again, center point. From center point to one end, I given here center point O and I given here A. So what is this OA? OA is radius. Okay. Now what are the diagonal? Here we are writing the diagonal. AC and DC in this figure. AC is a diagonal and BD also diagonal. Now here we are seeing internal parts of some figure. Here we see these are the diagonal. AD is diagonal, AC is diagonal, EB is diagonal, BD is diagonal. There are 4 diagonals are. will see the radius circle. What is radius? Radius is the internal point. The radius is required to draw a circle. Without radius we cannot draw a circle. So this is what? Radius, OA. So there are infinite radius in a circle. So just I showed one radius. If you draw more line from the center, from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, so that all are the radius. That all are the radius. Next we will see diameter. Diameter means what? I am giving here point X and Y. So this X and Y is what? Diameter. Diameter means a line which passes through center from one end to another end. A diameter, what is a diameter? Diameter is a line which passes from the center from one end to another end. So this is what? Diameter. If you divide the diameter into two parts, so again you will get a radius. This is what? Point O. XO is also radius, OY is also radius. That's why in the beginning only I said there are so many radius. So OX also radius, OY also radius, OA also radius. Now XY, what is the XY? Diameter. Which diameter cuts the circle into two equal parts. Diameter cuts the circle into two equal parts. Also diameter is a line which passes through the center from one end to another end. This is diameter. Next we will see chord. Chord means what? A line now. Chord means what? A line which is not in a center but connect two end points on a circle. This is also chord. The biggest chord of the circle is what? Diameter. This is also chord but it is not a diameter. XY is a diameter, also it is a chord. So the biggest chord in a circle is what? Diameter. So this you can say chord also, but the name is given diameter. And this is what? PQ is a chord, it is not a diameter. It is not a diameter. Chord means what? 2 points on a circle. That is not from the center. Or it may be a center, but the center is a diameter. So this is called a chord. You can draw a chord anywhere from ear to ear also, ear to ear also, ear to ear also. Chord. It is what? Chord. Next we will see a point. Sector. Sector is what? A slice of a circle between two radius. Sector means a part between two radius. So now what is the sector? Here the sector is AOY. This dark part, sector. You can see this is also sector. AOX also sector. A small slice of a circle between two radius from center point to one. It is a sector. So what we see? Radius, we see diameter, we see chord, and we see sector. We see sector. So these are the internal parts. So many are there, but we taken only the basic geometrical. The starting points which is important for us to know, so that we taken today. So these are the parts of a circle and these internal part of a circle and these are the internal parts of the polygons. In polygons we see which are the parts, internal parts of a polygon. Diagonals are the internal part of a polygon. If we see triangle, so in triangle we cannot see diagonal. We cannot see diagonal. Here there is no diagonal because it is A, B, C. This is a line segment or a segment AB or a side AB. This is BC. BC is a side or BC is a line segment. And this is AC. AC is a side or AC is a line segment. If you want to draw a diagonal, so we require 2 points. The 2 points internal connecting points. Here the 2 points internal not connect. If you draw here, so here is no internal point. This is not a point. So in this triangle there is no diagonal. In square there is diagonal. Pentagon there is a diagonal. Hexagon there is a diagonal. So we can see internal parts of the figures is what? Diagonals. And internal part of the circle is what? Radius, diameter, chord, sector. So many there. That's 2-3 more there. We will see that afterwards. Now this was the internal part of polygons and curves. Curve means circle. Now this is today what we learn. Basic geometrical ideas. Some more part is there. That is the last part of this. that is what? Adjacent and opposite. The two more points, that is what? Opposite and set. The 2 points, one is opposite, one is adjacent. What is adjacent and what is opposite? These are helpful for any figure. Like this is a square, and here also we are taking a square. Next we will take here parallelogram. Here also we are taking a parallelogram. Now I have given here name A, B, C, D. Here also I given something P, Q, R, yes, and here we will take some different one L, M, N, O, and here we will take something extra. What we will take here? Here we will take something. We will take from D, E, F, G. Now I taken a different names so you can understand easily. Now in opposite, what is opposite? This, what is this AB? AB is a line segment, or you can say side. What is AB? AB is what? Side of the square, and DC is what? Side of the square. Okay, so which are the opposite side? AB opposite to DC. This is a side. Opposite means आमने सामने, which are in front of each other. आमने सामने. So this is what? Opposite. So AB opposite to what? DC, and AD is opposite of what? BC. Here we are talking about the sides. Here we are talking about the side. AB opposite to DC and AD opposite to BC. Here what is opposite? PQ opposite to SR. These two opposite. PQ opposite to SR. Please just pay attention. AB opposite to DC and AD opposite to BC. Now here which are the opposite? PQ opposite to SR and PS opposite to QR. Okay. Now this we talk about the what? Sides. This we talk about the sides. Opposite, understand? Once I am repeating because you will may be confused. So there is no confusion about this. AB opposite to DC and AD opposite to BC. Here PQ opposite to SR and PS opposite to QR. QR. This is opposite side. Now we will see the opposite angles. These are the opposite sides. Now we will see angle. Now which is the opposite angle? Opposite angle means this angle. Which one is the opposite to this? This one is the opposite. So angle A and angle C is opposite. आमने सामने. Angle A opposite to angle C and angle B opposite to angle D. Angle B opposite to angle D. Please pay attention. Opposite angle. These are the opposite angles. A opposite to C. Angle A opposite to angle C. Angle B opposite to angle D. Here which are the opposite? Angle P. Angle P opposite to angle R. Angle Q opposite to angle S. So this is opposite sides and this is opposite angle. Opposite means आमने सामने. Please remember, in front of each other. That is called opposite. Now what is this adjacent? Adjacent means बाजू में. Beside. Adjacent means what? बाजू में. Opposite means सामने. So that's why I taken here first opposite sides and opposite angles. Opposite sides and opposite angles. Now we will see the adjacent angles and adjacent side. Now first we will see the adjacent side. LM adjacent to LO. ये बाजू का सेगमेंट लाइन और ये बाजू का सेगमेंट लाइन मींस यहाँ का साइड LM एंड LO एक दूसरे के बाजू में है. इसको एडजस्टेंट बोल सकते हैं. और साथ में आप LM you can say LM adjacent to MN also, क्योंकि this LM is side to the MN. So these both adjacent sides to each other yellow, or you can say LM and M. These both adjusted. Understand adjusted means what? Aju baju adjusted. In दोनों का adjustment, these both are adjustment, these both are adjustment. If I will take this side, so LO adjusted to what? ON. LO adjusted to what? ON. Also, sorry, we will take here OL. OL adjacent to ON also. OL, ON is what? OL and LM. OL, LM को adjustment है बाजू में और OL को ON भी है. समझ गए? बाजू में adjacent बोलते हो आजू बाजू. तो बाजू में जब आता है आजू बाजू जब आता है adjacent साइड आता है तो दो साइड से adjust होता है. इधर से adjust, इधर से adjust. Suppose you are sitting in 3 students in a bench. So this side also adjust you can, this side also you can adjust. So like this. If you hear this line adjust to this line also, this line adjust to this line also. This is called the adjustment. Now here what are the adjustment? DE adjust to DG also and DE adjust to EF also. Okay dear? Now DG adjust to GF also and DG adjust to DE also. So these are called what? Adjacent sides. Adjacent side. And last point is adjacent angle. So what is adjacent angle of L? O also, M also. Angle L, angle M, angle L and angle O. This is a symbol of angle. This is a symbol of angle. Don't get confused. This is a symbol of angle. This look like the L, and it's not a L. It is a greater than sign. Sorry, it is a more than greater than sign. That is called the angle. Symbol of angle. That is a symbol of angle. So angle L adjacent to M also. Angle L adjacent to O also. Angle L adjacent to M also. Angle L adjacent to O also. So two sides are adjust and two angles are adjust with one angle. So angle L if you take, which are the angle L adjacent angle? Angle L adjacent angle is O also, angle O and angle M also. Here, what is the adjacent angle of G? The adjacent angle of G is angle D also and adjacent angle of G is angle F also. जो आजू बाजू में रहते हैं. So it is called adjacent and this is called opposite. So today we learn some basic geometrical ideas which is important to learn the geometry. Geometry means of totally figure chapters. We will see here some more points we seen. So this was the some points to be remembered for you. So please 4th chapter practice the exercise at home. If you have any doubt, so please once again see the video so you will get the knowledge. Okay, bye.